Well, guys, this Rachel Zegler thing with Snow White, it has finally hit the ceiling. This is bad, guys. This movie's coming out, what, in a few weeks or so? I think it's like a few weeks, sometime this month. I'm not going to go see it. I'm not going to waste my time with this, but I'm here for all of the backlash for this movie because it's going to be a mess. Every single trailer has been getting destroyed. And this movie is going to lose a ton of money. It's so bad, guys. And Disney knows that Rachel Zegler is not well liked. This actually may be one of the biggest mistakes in the history of Disney. Actually casting her as Snow White. Mm-hmm. I think so. But look at this here. Disney cancels UK Snow White premiere amid backlash and fears of negative Rachel Zegler press will limit her to tightly controlled press events. Yeah, so essentially Disney has now canceled Rachel Zegler. I mean, this movie is supposed to be massive. This budget has gotten out of control, like $300 million because of reshoots. Wow. I mean, this is bad. What are your thoughts on this so far?
I think Disney know that this movie will fail and they want to minimize the backlash, and
they're trying to salvage what they can, but based on the budget and the amount of money they're going to need to make and the projections, they're going to lose a lot of money, and they know it. They know that this movie is going to fail big time. I mean, this is bad. So they're canceling this planned Snow White UK premiere, and it's going to be a tightly controlled press event that they're controlling. Rachel Zegler probably won't be saying much.
I mean, why do they want to do it if they don't? I mean, if they know,
the movie's going to fail.
Yeah, movie is going to fail and people don't like her.
Well, they got to minimize the damage. That's nothing more. They got to do these press events to actually get people to go and watch the movie, but it's not going to do anything. It's really not going to do anything. They're trying to minimize their losses here, but the losses are going to be big time here because look here. We got some numbers here, and it's bad. Initially, they were expecting this movie to make 63 to 70 million domestically during the opening weekend. Now the projections have dropped to 53 million with a low estimate of 48 million. Now, I disagree here with that part place because they said the budget is rumored to exceed 300 million. That's saying it'll need to grow 700 million globally to break even. No, that's wrong. You must add marketing costs into that. So if this movie is 300 million, marketing, maybe they spent, 200 million on that. So they all in for 500 million. They probably need close to $1 billion to break even. They're going to lose a lot of money.
Yeah, plus there's a news about her and the other actress who played it.
Oh yeah, Gal Gadot at the Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that clip, but people were saying it was pretty clear they didn't like each other. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, of what she said about Israel and
Gal Gadot is from Israel. She served in the Israeli army.
yeah, so I wonder, will that have a big impact of people going to see the movie?
I don't know if that's necessarily going to be the reason why people don't go see. She's just not likable. Her really trashing the original movie, that really turned a whole bunch of people off because there's a bunch of people that love that movie. They love that movie. It is a classic. And once you start attacking classic movies, calling it weird that the prince saves Snow White, yeah, you're gonna turn off a whole bunch of people. And she keeps running her mouth. She's trying to tamper down, I guess now, but the damage is done. As soon as she came out and trashed the 1937 classic, this movie here was doomed.
I think most people will stay home and watch the classic with their kids or their loved ones.
Yeah. People I would actually recommend people just watch the classic.
Yeah.
Because according to Rachel Zegler, there's not going to be like a love story in this now, which the original Snow White had a love story in it. But since the Wolts don't like men, maybe there is a love story in this one, and they changed it. I don't know. But I'm not going to find out. Like a whole bunch of people, nobody is going to see this movie.
Yeah. Especially, well, for me, when the movie is classic, and when I see the reboot, it's totally different.
Yeah.
I mean, the feeling is so different.
Yeah, reboots don't usually, or remakes, don't usually do that well. There's probably very, very few exceptions. But for the most part, the original movie is perfectly fine. Honestly, off the top of my head, I can't think of any movie that was remade that was better than the original. Or like a classic cartoon they brought to live action that was better than the original.
Yeah. Let's just say the Count of Monte Cristo, there's different version.
Yeah, but that's based on a book though, so I wouldn't really count that. I would say
The Christmas Carol.
Well, that was based off a book too.
Oh, okay.
So it's hard to find one. It's hard to find a film that was remade that was better. They just don't really exist. That's why remakes really shouldn't be happening,
Yeah.
So,
it's really rare that remake is good.
It is. But there you have it, guys, man. Essentially, Disney now has canceled Rachel Zegler. I'm wondering if she's going to get another movie with Disney again. I mean, she's hurting her career with what she's done. So,
do you think Disney will eventually fire her?
Well, put her in another movie, I don't know. They need to change course. But they paid her for this movie, though, and it's not going to make any money.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think Bob Iger is pretty disappointed because he didn't even...
Yeah, he didn't acknowledge. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back on Monday with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.